super behind the scenes. Now, anything that happens between the camera going on, that camera going on, is between you and the Lord. In post-production editing. So, yeah. Look.
You look good. Your glasses are glaring with the, there you go. They're glaring with the light.
No, that's wonderful. Bleeping freaking wonderful. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can't see, huh?
My computer's blurry.
Oh.
That's fine though, I'm not tripping. I'm gonna be squinting, but just do something.
We'll try to, let me put them back on.
I mean, if I squint, just snap or something.
I'm not snapping on camera. It's like, you could just see the ring light through your glasses.
Yeah, no. Also.
Why didn't you wear your contacts?
I haven't worn contacts in almost 7 years. Oh,
well, you need to get some. It's the red button, right?
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3.
Happy 2022. We're back. Well, I'm back. I'm back with Damo Did That. Travis will do his video soon, and so will DJ T-Raw. But we missed y'all. If I ain't told y'all before, I'm going to tell y'all now. We missed y'all. Y'all seen a lot of videos that have been posted up throughout the end of the year, and that's good. We need y'all to keep pushing. We are slowly climbing the rails. We're slowly climbing the rails of getting everything together for the show. So, to start off 2022, I'm going to do a brief monologue. Real brief. Not like the update episode, but really brief. Just to catch y'all up. We lost Betty White New Year's Eve. And she's a Capricorn, you know. Gotta love my fellow Capricorns. So, I'm lighting one up for you, Betty. I didn't get to do it New Year's Eve because I was at my cousin's house filming another episode. But I'm going to do it for you today. I'm going to light one up. We might do an episode that day. Just to make sure that y'all know we here for y'all. We are family on this show. I know my two brothers is not here. My sister here being camera girl, executive producer today. But that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. But we want to welcome y'all to 2022 on January 6th. 1 year after insurrection. We'll get more to that on the other parts of the episode. But for today, I'm doing multiple episodes. I'm going to change fits too. I'm going to change shirts because, you know, one shirt for a reason. It's a special reason why I wore the pin in this shirt today. But I want y'all to catch it. So if y'all catch it, let me know what y'all think. Maybe a little surprise for y'all in the stores. But continue the monologue. It's been a new year. It's been a wonderful year so far. Besides the chaos in the NFL. Besides chaos with people that don't know how to drive. Besides family members and friends getting sick. Wink, wink. And, you know, making sure that we stay safe during Omicron, Delta's still out there, and the new Flurona. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're about to start the show. So enjoy the ride, because we're about to go on a long one. Not too long, because I know y'all don't like full episodes, so we're breaking them down into parts. And for those who need something to sleep to and listen to, we're putting the full ones up there for y'all as well. Because I listen to long things, listen to long shows when I sleep. So, this is something for y'all. So, it's your boy Landon Strange. We starting the show, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Cut it. Alright, now hit it again. I don't need to count down this one, but that's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him! We got him. Shout out to a lot of people that I can't name right now. You know, legal issues, you know, we can't name them right now. But we got him. And later on, I'm going to explain my top pick of the year. And I'll do another video explaining why. And also what else I picked up throughout the year, which made it the best picks of the year. But to get the show started, Ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, hold on, I can't even, I don't know why I lit it when I got them out. Fresh out the box. Oh my God, oh shit, this shit smells amazing. These are brand new, ladies and gentlemen. December 30th. I didn't get them till today. Well, yesterday, but today still. The patent leather breads. Y'all might be asking, but does this count as your top pick of the year? No, because it doesn't count because I got them yesterday. And so, if y'all saw the Cool Gray video and y'all saw the Jubilee video, which will be done by the time this one posts, so check it out. You know, like, comment, and subscribe. But look at them. They're beautiful. Like, I'm afraid of wearing these because they're leather. So that means they're not going to crease easily. They got the stitching. They got the stitch that says family on the inside. So many people try to get these shoes. They were very limited in my size, and they're even more limited the further you go up. But the good thing about the patent leather, besides the leather, besides the white bottom, the white and red bottom, the new shoe smell, the Nike Air, the extra laces. Because for some reason I didn't know they came with 2 laces. We got a black pair too. They look beautiful. But I saw them at work on Tuesday during the LSU massacre, aka the bowl game that LSU got their ass whooped on. You know, I gave y'all a whole bunch of shout outs for y'all to get blown out 42-14. Sad. Needless to say, they come with the little metal emblem, which I would definitely take off the shoe because I don't want to lose it. But you got to break these suckers in because these is going to be the most crispiest shoe of 2021. But for most people wearing them today, because they got them, most people that got their shipments, they got them yesterday. And so this is going to be the most crispiest shoe of 2022. The first half, not the second half. You know, it's not here nor there. That's, you know, that's picky opinion. But still, we got them. If you want them from me, I'm not going nothing less than 4. And that's even rare because I don't sell shoes. But, or if you got to size up, message me. I need that size up. On everything. I need a 12 or a 12 and a half. 12 and a half had only 441 pairs of shoes. This shit sucks. But, if y'all want to trade, let me know. If you want a pair, you want to get them, I might be reasonable. You know, this might be a birthday gift to myself because 31 is a lucky number. It's Trey 1 for those who don't get it. Those are my 2 links, so 31 literally. But this box is amazing. It's beautiful. It's classic. But I know a lot of people that end up getting these shoes. Like, you won't believe how many people, I know. Damo did that, telling me to look at the camera, but my eyes are, you know.
Looking at me.
Well, I'm looking at you because I'm taking my eyes off the light. The light really actually hurts my eyes without my glasses. So I'm going to suffer through it because, you know, we go through things on this show. We make the show for y'all, so therefore, we suffer with y'all. I forgot to say something in the monologue, but now I can smoke. I couldn't smoke with the shoes in hand. That would just been disrespectful, especially if somebody wants to buy them or get a trade off of them. There we go. I got a lot of people to thank for getting me back on my right path for the show. Of course, all the friends and family. Of course, Laportier, thank you for, you know, keeping me up to spirits with the show. And also congratulations on graduating from Texas State University in San Marcos. Even though you're not from there, but that's our personal joke, so we're going to roll with it. Also, it's January. Ladies and gentlemen, it's January. You know what that means, right? It's my motherfucking birthday month. So, I want to give a shout out to all the January babies while I'm doing the shoe briefing. You know, like I said, this show's not going to be too long. There's multiple shows in one, so it helps out. And hopefully my other cast members and crew can get their things together so we can do all the videos and break them down so that way y'all know y'all are a part of the show and y'all see what we go through on a daily basis. So, I have one Twitch streamer I really watch. She's AKA, she's fam. You know, the K's Founders Day is the 5th, is not the 15th, no, I'm all. The K's Founders Day is coming up next week. The Zetas, the K's, and the Deltas are all Founders Day is literally right after my birthday. The Kappas just had theirs yesterday. And the Sigmas, you know, they're having theirs on the 9th. Shout out to my line brother, Wally Walls, January 9th, baby. But the birthday that I'm shouting out for the 7th is the Twitch streamer Sincerely Key. She's fam, good people, has a great and entertaining Discord, because Discord is actually the new GroupMe. But it's way more fun. You can do a lot more on Discord. And so, shout out to all the January babies that get to enjoy. Oh, I forgot another person. Friend of the show, friend that I've known, another January baby. She's also an Olympian. And Gazi, happy early birthday. Enjoy your birthday. I know you've been busy. We ain't chatting in a while, but enjoy your birthday. But we got another part of the show that we got to go to. And you're seeing this, like I'm doing multiple videos for y'all just so y'all can have a lot of content, because we've been behind for so long, but I'm tired of being behind. So check the website out, sneakersandstogies.com. It's up now, it's running. We're putting the merch on there soon. Give me time. I'm a one-man running machine, and I guess my executive producer, Damo, did that, can attest for that. But we got a computer running. Clips on Instagram. So, yes, I'll be right back. I'm going through a wardrobe change, and we'll continue the show. No yurt yet. We ain't yurt until the end of the show, by the way. Just to get that clear. I'm going out for headshots. Change shirts.
I blocked her, but I told her before I blocked her that I'm not doing business with him.
Okay. That's what I was trying to see.
Yeah, no, I told him I don't want no parts. But he wants me to screenshot the messages that she sent me. And I was like, I feel like that's going to, because he wants to give them to his lawyer.
Yeah, no, that's going to be more shit.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I told him, I was like, I need you to give me time to think about that.
If I learned anything from dealing with Kendall's divorce right now, yeah, anything that's been taken a picture of can be used as a weapon. I'm good.
Because he was like, I can make sure my lawyer doesn't say your name.
Hell nah. If it's a small circle, that's just gonna bring up more issues. And it is a small circle. Alright, so. Oh yeah, so I'm going to. So far only 10 minutes. That's good. Quick monologue. Quick sneaker talk. Now, the other sneaker talk. Top 5 albums and the yearly update. And we're done. Done.
Let me know when you're ready.
Alright, let me light up. I'm tired of my cigar not lighting. I would just smoke out the pipe. I knew this was going to happen. Alright. I'm ready, Damo.
Okay.
So like I said, I don't need a countdown right now. I'm back. I had a quick wardrobe change. You know, I like the shirt that we had on earlier, but it's a little hot and it's gray, and I'm gonna end up sweating out the shirt. So, before we get to the rest of the show, I wanted to talk about my top pickup for 2021, and I have a list of shoes. So, if y'all want to see that video of all my pickups from 2021, including the cool grays, and not technically these because I didn't get these till this year, you know, comment on the page, comment on the video, share with your friends. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, I'm done buying shoes after I bought these for the year. There's nothing else at the beginning of the year that I want, so I'm taking a break. But these, I'm good for right now. But my top shoe, and this shoe, honestly and truthfully, means a lot to me. And it's the wings from this past year, from 2021. You might be asking, why this shoe? It's a common low top 5 that's black and gold. You only see the outside, you don't see the inside. This shoe means a lot to me because I don't win on the Nike app unless I'm graduating. Except for this year, after I graduated, I had a lot of hits. And for those who don't know, I was supposed to graduate with my master's in 2020, and going through a lot of mental issues and everything, it really hindered me from doing the show and also hindered me doing a lot of other things in my life. And I had to learn to deal with that with the friends that I have, the show, y'all, the fans, everyone who's checked up on me, and a lot of other stuff that I have to do to push through on a daily basis. But the reason why these shoes actually mean a lot to me, because I was supposed to graduate in 2020. That didn't happen, so I graduated in 21. And it was the first time in a while that I actually could breathe. And what I mean by breathe is I have the world on my shoulders, but for one moment in my life, I get to stop and take a break and just look at everything that has been going on in my life and enjoy the finer things in life while I can. Because like I told y'all earlier in the monologue, and even the update video, there are so many videos that y'all have not seen yet that I'm really editing through. And we even got a lot of merch that I'm working on with our new executive producer, Channing Stewart. Not executive producer, I'm sorry, creative director. Wrong title, my apologies. My apologies, I did that. I don't want to get cussed out. But we're working on a lot of merch as well, and so we're getting everything together for 2022 too, because I don't want to be behind because of school anymore. And so school really hindered me a lot, but walking across that stage and not actually, I didn't get these to after my graduation photo shoot. I wanted to walk the stage in them, but just getting these and doing my graduation photo shoot with all my fives, and jumping in the lake at HBU. You can't do nothing to me. I got my diploma, got 'em. But besides all that, and being able to travel the world, well, for work, and then doing a lot of other things, I am appreciative of everything that has happened, the good and the bad for 21, because it shows you that you really have to take care of yourself, because we're still in the pandemic. We're still dealing with new cases of the virus that's coming out every 2 weeks at a short-term span. God dang it. I'm going to tell y'all something, and I'm going to go back to the shoes. I'm not going to lose subject. If you go to any any Specs or Total Wine, and you get this Factory Smokes Drew Estate, it's a good cigar. It's a $2 smoke. It's something, just to take the ease off. But the one thing I will say as a bad review that I hate of it is that it doesn't stay lit unless you force it to stay lit. It's not like a premium cigar, but it'll do the job. But needless to say, the Wings are my #1 pick for 2021, and that's counting the Off-White Dunks, that's counting the Off-White Terra Kriegers, that's counting the Quay 54s I picked up, the Cactus Jack 6s. It's a list of shoes I picked up this year. And some I sold, some I kept. But I don't really genuinely sell shoes unless I have to. So, the reason, like I said earlier, these mean a lot more to me than a lot of any other shoe in my collection as of right now, because these hold significant weight. So, this right here, and if you, like I said, I'm going to do another video to show you my top picks, but you already know what #1 is. Hands down. I'm sorry, I just spoiled it for you. This is #1. But wait till you see the other shoes. So, let's take another quick break. Like I said, I'm doing this quickly. Like, it's been real quick. I can't wait till everybody else do their videos, and hopefully don't take forever. But we'll be right back. One more time. No yurt. No yurt.
New year, no yurt.
No, we're doing the yurt at the end of the episode. But remember, these are all multiple episodes, so the full version is going to have the yurt, but the rest are not going to have the yurt. It's going to be like, play here.
I'm happy you're doing it this way, because it's going to be way easier for you to edit.
Mm-hmm. Well, not even that. So my original idea, turn on the camera, I'll explain it. I'll explain it because the B-roll camera's rolling. You turn off that camera for a second. It's a switch up top. Up top, there's a switch. If you can't get it, I'll get it.
I got it.
So, the original idea I had, because I knew we all weren't going to be able to do our videos at the same time, for the top albums, and I know you don't have too many shoes, so I know Toki and Cordero.
I got no shoes.
I know, but Toki and Cordero can do their top video and then intertwine them. Like actual lists, so that way I'm doing myself to get out the way. You really are albums and top fashion picks. Like, not fashion picks, but like...
Trends.
Yeah. So it works better for you, but... Oh, shit. They're getting bonus content on one video, they just don't know it. But I'm doing it. Yeah, it's going to be easier for me to edit and then Also, I get to finish all my other projects too. So, and I'm making it fun. I have to make it fun. Since I'm the only one here right now, Toki's getting ready to meet with the boys.
Y'all giving them another chance?
Well, they already started last night.
So y'all giving them another chance?
Only 5 of them came back. One's not. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut that part out. I forgot that camera's rolling.
Oh, is it live?
No, it's not live.
Okay.
It's just recording. We'll talk about that after I cut that off. All right, I'm ready. Told you on camera duty today.
What you said? You got 2 more?
Yeah, 2 more.
All right.
Maybe.
5, 4.
Alrighty. Now we're back to the nitty gritty. You've seen the shoes. You've seen me talk. It's time to get you up to date on what's really been going on. Now, I've caught up. Today's January 6th, so it's the 1-year anniversary of this insurrection when they try to overthrow the White House to keep Donald Trump as president. Thank God, he's not president for another 4 years, but I'm knocking on wood because motherfuckers might do some shit and end up changing the voting regulations for a lot of people so that they can find a way to bring them back in office for 2024. Needless to say, one day on this show, I'm gonna somebody that's good in politics to help with this, so we can see what we need to do as a community to do better and not elect people like that in the office. But we'll talk about that on another day. So, this past weekend, NFL craziness, the Chiefs losing, the Cowboys lose to Arizona. It's not Jerry World no more. I'm a Cowboys fan. But when the Cowboys lose like that, when you have the number 2 seed in the playoffs to Kyler Murray, who was on a losing streak for a little minute and win in Texas, and it's still undefeated in Jerry World. It's not Jerry World no more. It's Kyler's world. So that's my personal beef. Also, shout out to Jay Cargill, man. She wore a Storm outfit for her wrestling tournament TBS championship win. And I'm doing it on here because I'm a big fan. Especially she's a young black mother that had her daughter out there in a Storm outfit, beat Ruby Soho for the TBS champion. And I told my co-host, I'll trade this from the start. I was like, Jade's going to win this tournament. I don't care how it happens. I know she's going to win this tournament. So shout out to Jay Cargill for that. I really do want to see her continue being great in AEW. Because I'm not going to talk about that other company. We already had a discussion before the show. And let's just say I'm sticking with AEW. So there it is. Oh! I'm a fan of Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Shout out to them winning the tag titles. It's not Sneakers and Stogies related, but them two announcements with Jade and Lucha Express. Jungle Express. I'm sorry. I'm proud, but the NFL. If we go back to that subject, the NFL and AB. When I saw the jersey taking off, I waited a few days. I seen Shannon and Skip. I seen a lot of other shows. I seen that he got released today on January 6th out of nowhere before even filming the show. And I was surprised, but I was like, he might actually need help. Not just in the sense of mental health, but physical health, because he's also injured too. And you got to take this situation with severity, because I seen how people were talking about Eric Bradshaw when they said they needed to put him in a straitjacket and throw away the key. And I'm emphasizing on the quote, but at the end of the day, it's 2 different generations. Like, people need to learn that mental health is still a serious thing. You might be making millions of dollars. That doesn't mean it doesn't affect your mental health. I'm just going to say it as is. Like, you can be famous, you can be poor, you can be rich, you can do a lot of things in life, but at the end of the day, your mental health really affects you. So that is something I really wanted to bring up with this, because AB is actually a great receiver, so I see like he's going to be on another team. sometime soon. But it's just a simple fact, like, he had an outburst, and there's only I can see 3 teams actually picking him up. I can see low-key, I can see the Chiefs picking him up. I can see the Cowboys low-key picking him up because we just lost a receiver.
It's violence.
It's violence, but you got to think of AB as a wide receiver. He's very talented. He's going to get picked up. It's just a matter of when. Shit, with the college. Oh, I just found out good news for Houston. Well, it's old news, but it's good news for me because I work at NRG Stadium, so y'all see the NRG videos. That's because I'm going to work and I'm making sure that the fans get support for everything. But I just found out that Houston is hosting the National College Championship game here in 2024. So I'm keeping my job until 2024. Unless we get the World Cup as well. Then that's a whole nother story. But that's going to be a big game. And especially the one that's coming up on January 10th with Georgia and Alabama. Especially being an SEC team. 2 SEC teams playing each other. In all honesty, I feel since Alabama already beat them, and no team can really be beaten twice, or it's been rare that 2 teams have been beaten twice, I'm going to take Georgia, and I would rather pick Alabama because at least I've stayed there and lived there for a couple months. But the odds of Alabama beating Georgia twice is very rare. And so I'm going to take Georgia, but the odds of Alabama beating them twice is rare. But I'm not betting on this. I wouldn't bet this game personally because it can go either way. And especially with how people were talking about Cindy going to beat Alabama. No. And people were talking about Michigan was going to beat Georgia. No. We knew it was going to be 2 SEC teams. So I feel like, and I know I'm going on a rant, but I feel that for the playoffs to be successful in college, you need more teams. Like, this is not, if you want to see SEC dominance for the next continuing years as a Power 5, then you need more teams. You need more teams in the playoffs. But that's just my personal opinion. Take it as is. The NFL playoffs, though, I mean, Aaron Rodgers lied and most likely going to win MVP. Right now, Tennessee is the number 1 seed. Kansas City dropped down. Cindy is up. Like, the Cowboys went down, the Rams, and the Bucks are in. I need the Saints to win. I have a thing going on with our trade list. Because we already knew Cowboys was going to make the playoffs, but it was just the seeding. The Saints still have a chance to make the playoffs with the win. So I need the Saints to win. I need the 49ers to lose. And that's saying a lot because they just beat the Texans and it was a shit show. But that's not here nor there. So I got one more segment to do. And no, I'm sorry, I got 2 more segments, but I'm making them 2 segments fly by quickly, and I'm gonna break them up in half. But I'm really glad I'm trying something new for 2022. We're still in season 3. We still have a few episodes that haven't released yet, and so I'm really working on them for y'all. Like I said earlier, the website's up. We got merch, we got stickers, we got a lot of stuff. So if you need anything, message the Sneakers and Stogies Instagram page or go on the website. And actually, there's a comment to email at the bottom. Do that, or leave a comment on the YouTube channel at YouTube channel Sneakers and Stogies. Just search us, we're up there. Or honestly, you can pull us up on Google and type in Sneakers and Stogies podcast. We're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Spotify. So get your listens up. And my co-host and my normal guests will be in their shows and everything, and my executive producer will be there. But starting this year, to make sure that the content and channel moves a little bit faster, I'm going to at least be doing radio shows, like mini radio shows while I'm working on multiple projects. And I'm also we're almost there to getting the Twitch set up. We've been telling y'all it's been on hold for a long, but our trainers has been in school and I've been getting my computer set up to Twitch. So everything's coming soon. I'm on Discord, so you reach out if you want to be a part of the show. Reach out. We're welcome to take questions and everything.
Reach out to me or you.
Reach out to Damo did that on her Instagram page. I'll put that on the comments below. You'll see it posted. You want to tell me your Instagram name? Because I'm going on a million miles a minute and I don't remember.
No, I'm just saying, like, if they contact either me or you to try to get on the show.
Yeah, contact me or you to get on the show. I also have a couple more things I got planned. Like, I got shoes that we're going to see throughout the year. So when I say this year is a big year for us as a whole, this year is a big year. Let me reiterate that for those who are listening. This is a stupendous, monumentous year for the third year of Sneakers and Stogies. That's all I'm going to say. So, with that, we got 2 more segments. Feel free to listen or feel free to check out the separate video. But we're here. We're almost there. Let's get it. Damo?
I'm getting old, man.
It died?
No.
Oh, it didn't die?
No.
You didn't record it?
I did.
Okay. You said, oh man, you scared me.
Because I'm getting old, man.
Oh, you're getting old, man. Oh.
Alright, let me know when you're ready. No, I just need to pull up my notes. You tried it. Don't come from me. Speaking of coming for people.
There we go. Okay. Alright, let me add one more thingy. And yeah, I'm doing multiple videos. Like, I really broke it down. Like, it's really 4 videos right
And it
now.
makes you going faster too.
Yeah.
Or it's making you stay on topic. You're not going off topic.
Yeah, that's the point. Which is
All right.
good. Alright, I'm ready.
Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2021 flew by and passed us, and now we're in 2022. But I didn't get the chance to do this throughout the Christmas break, and I wanted to talk about my top 5 albums of the year. Now, normally we did do a 2020 with Damo did that and DJ T-Raw, and of course me and Travis have our videos. Like I said, this is part of the missing content that y'all are deserving to get, and y'all will get that soon. Give me time. But I have my top 5 albums for 2021, and normally I would have an honorable mention, but I really got one, and it's the soundtrack for Yasuke, the Netflix anime series with Thundercat and Flying Lotus. And the reason I say it's an honorable mention because I saw Thundercat live throughout the winter, and he actually performed a couple tracks from that album. And I do have the shorts, and I'll be putting them up there as well. But that album, visually, not visually, but the sound is very amazing. So and then another album that I'm gonna give honorable mentions that I listened to but don't really appreciate it because it came out too close to another album is Doja Cat Planet Her Deluxe Edition. It's an honorable mention. It's not on my top 5, but it's an honorable mention only because of the fact that the Deluxe Edition, I listened to the rest of the tracks.
Man, I ain't never telling you what's on my never end.
But I already had that. It was already on my list, and I took it off. I took it off before I made the list because I thought about it, but I was like, it's on there, but it's not on my list. It's an honorable mention for me because she has some good singles. Did she not have? Damo did that. Did she not have?
The whole album is good.
I haven't fully embraced the album. That's what I said.
And you need to.
I'm sorry, my number 1 took over that. That's why. So my number 5 album, believe it or not, I'm disappointed because I'm a big fan, but I'm glad he dropped it. He dropped the version of the album he wanted to drop, and it's the Kanye West Donda Deluxe Edition. I don't like the original because it doesn't tell the full story. It leaves you missing a lot of pieces of a puzzle that didn't get good until like later down the album. Don't get me wrong, I'm down for a long album, but when it comes to it's not structured well, or songs that are missing that have been leaked by the fans for years, or songs that's been out for months that nobody know of and it's just out there, then the whole album, just story-wise falls apart. It's still a good album. Don't get me wrong, the deluxe edition saves the original album, but overall, I put the deluxe over the original in so many ways because still a good album, but I can't really complain. My number 4 album, and it was a sleeper for me only because of the fact like I expected more from this person, but he still gave us a good album. And I heard it once, and and I try to listen to it again. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some, you can skip a few songs and be fine, but the album itself is still pretty good. And that is The Off Season with J. Cole. Good album. It's still my top 5 for the year, but it's not my top 3. And speaking of my top 3, I almost had a 2-way tie, and Maxo should have got in the list, and I should have made him an honorable mention because his album was pretty good, but I didn't get into it until too late, and that was sort of my fault. But the album I say that I've heard all the way through and I enjoyed was The House is Burning by Isaiah Rashad. I mean, of course it's not, and of course with all the features and everything, still a great album, still a TDE product that I enjoy and can listen to throughout the year, but it's still an album that, you know, is, once you get used to it and once you like take yourself out of it and just listen to the music, it's still a good album. For those who are going to be watching the show, they'll be like, you changed clothes, but you still got the same cigar and this thing fully lit? I know. Work with me, dog. Work with me. Check the camera, dog.
This one?
Okay.
It's red.
Okay, it's red. Yeah, stop it. And you just get the battery from over there. That's a good thing. That's a good, cause I ain't see the light, so that's why. But yeah, the battery right there. Let me see. Is it a flat back? Flat.
So.
Flat. Like the top part's flat.
Oh shit.
Don't worry. The cord is a knockoff Beef's cord. The Beef's is real, but the cord is fake. Oh yeah, that's good. You can pop it in the back. It's at the bottom. Oh, I'll do it. I forgot you got nails.
And I do, brethren.
See, we're working together. Oh my God. Behind the scenes, and I'm legally blonde.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, at least you're sleepy. Oh God. Oh God. The problem with being legally blind. Oh, you hiding Popeye's chicken. There we go. Alright, Damo. Ready when you are.
You ain't ready.
I'm always ready. Yeah.
Alright.
Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Oh snap, I dropped my lighter. Listen up kids, don't drop your lighters. Alrighty. Alright, now, before the camera, cut off on us, and for those who will see the vlog video first, I was about to say my number 2 album for 2021, and it came at the end of the year. That's what motherfuckers don't know. This album came at the end of the year. Good album. Honestly, he released a lot of mixtapes this year, and a lot of content that you can literally, like somebody make the joke that Cove and the Spitter got one thing in common. They release new variants and new things every few months. So, Pilot Talk 4 is my number 2 album for 2021. And even though it came out literally the day before Christmas, that was the stocking stuffer that I enjoyed throughout the rest of this year of 2021, because sometimes you need Audio Dope 6 with J Electronica to get you through the day, and especially when you're dealing with workers and bosses, you got to deal with your workers and bosses the right way. But, say that to be said, now, I'm not going to digitally edit a drum roll in, but if I had the time, I would. So my number 1 album for 2021 got me through California and back. The 26-hour drive back from California, the 29-hour drive to California. And we actually talked about this album on the show when Will was here and Lumberjack released. And if you ain't catch the hint by then, you ain't been watching the show. You don't fuck with us. You don't fuck with us. My number 1 one album is Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler, the Creator. A phenomenal album from beginning to end. You made NBA Youngboy sound less hood than I've ever heard in my entire life. You brought Frank Ocean for a cameo. You basically told the perfect road trip album from Sir Baudelaire to Safari, and you got the deluxe edition or the bonus, the pre-order that you got Fishtail. But you had Uzi on Juggernaut with Pharrell. You had a lot of good songs on that album that really resonated with not just me, but also with everything that I do. Like, the entire album was a vibe itself. Like, for sure, like, oh my God, if I can go through every song I would, but I'm just gonna go through my favorites. I got 3 favorites, but this album is for sure a non-skip. Like, there should be no reason you skipping tracks unless you're just trying to get hype. So when you start off the album, of Corso, but Sir Baudelaire is a great song, but when you go to number 2, Corso, and I thought of Kane Corso, because my brother has one right now, phenomenal change shift of the album. Another track that also changes the shift of the album is Massa. Number 6, Massa. The second and third verse and how it shifts, different song, different album. We was not prepared. Another track that, helped me realize that this album was going to be fire is the 10-minute song, Sweet. I Thought You Wanted to Dance with Brent Faiyaz on the song. It's a really good song, and it basically explains the album in detail, especially with Wilshire, because of the fact, like, those 2 songs go hand in hand, because of the fact that it's talking about a relationship. Well, he's actually the sneaky link in the relationship when he's messing with a chick that already has somebody else. And they just friends, but she's trying to cut off the relationship with him. And he's ended up traveling the world with her and doing a lot of things. And
To
just...
her. To her.
Not just to her, with her. With her. It's a difference, because to her is just, sex and everything else. No, this is deeper than sex. Like, this is, like, you're pretty much you're living your life and traveling the world with somebody that's actually wanting to be there with you. So it's a completely different feel. But Safari, how the album ends, and I can't think of the guy who he sampled the voice from, but if y'all know it, please add it in the comments. But Safari, how the album ends, it's like, okay, there's more missing besides Fishtail. You can't tell me there's not another 2 songs. Because I wanted to do a theory video that this album is the offset to Igor. Like, Tyler, of course, had his relations with a guy on Igor, but this album is more towards a woman. So I want to get into deeper detail with that, and I might do that later down the line when I do my separate radio show for Sneakers and Stogies to keep the content rolling. But this album, Call Me If You Get Lost, even though the Grammy's been pushed back, they got delayed, they shouldn't take the Grammy for the album of the year, for rap album of the year. In all honesty, because it's very versatile. It wasn't overdone. It didn't have too many tracks like Kanye. It wasn't over repetitive like Drake. It wasn't, start now, stop, finish like J. Cole. It's an actual legit, solid album that tells a story from beginning to end. And you will appreciate this album. So that is my top 5 albums for 2021. That is Donda Deluxe, The Off Season with J. Cole, The House is Burning with Isaiah Rashad, Politics for Currency, Spitter, New Orleans, and from California's own, Tyler, the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. We got one more segment. I thought about this. We got one more quick segment, and I'm done. This is the longest, quickest show you will see from me. You just don't know how much I'm sweating right now. I'm glistening. But we will be right back. No yurt yet. No yurt yet. Alright. One last video. Alright. I am ready.
It's recording. Wait. It's recording.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, we did this with Demo, did that last year. We talked about what happened throughout our year. And I'm going to go quickly with my 2021 and how it rose up, crashed and burned, and rose up again. And normally, hopefully when everybody else does their videos, I can intertwine them so that way we can all share the experience of everybody's 2021. Because 2021 started off pretty fairly well, you know. It's January, my birthday happened, I started back school to finish out my last semester of grad school, and that really took up a lot of time from the show. So for y'all who want to know why I was posting stuff later in the year, it's because it really, school took time out of my life. But we get to February, and that fucking ass freeze. WandaVision was the greatest thing to come out during the freeze, because I had Disney Plus and I had watched the show. The best thing to come out during that time. But we get to March, and I think March, that's when we did the break room, right, Damo? We did the break room. That video is done. I'm posting it before this, so by the time this video comes out, you should see the break room video on the channel. Of course, it was a Sneakers and Stogies / according to her production, collaborative video. And according to her, the girl group, my girl team, they coming back this year. They coming back with some fire. So that's all we waiting for.
Audio, Apple Podcasts.
Audio, Apple Podcast only. I'll put the audio versions of the shows on my link as well as y'all page. And we're getting everything a go for 2022. Like, y'all think I'm playing, I'm really serious. Because April, aka that last month before I graduated, aka our trainers tour program, aka some of our hardest times, aka the greatest month to have 420, April was an actually decent, wild month until we get to May.
Well, that's where I got my job in May.
Oh yeah, that's when May was a good month because I graduated from grad school. Dumbo did that, got her job. Everything started looking up for us. Our trainers finished one of his semesters for his program. DJ T-Raw got a promotion around that time, if I'm not mistaken. Life was on the come up. Life was on the come up for May, and hopefully, if we don't have this freeze and everything else going on, hopefully everything was good for this May coming up as well. Now, we get to June. June was when we started back filming. June was a good month. We got a bunch of episodes that didn't come out till later, but that was the best time to have guests. I have a list of guests I've been wanting to get on this show, and I will get them on there soon. I even talked to my dean, for those who don't know, Alpha Delta Theta, my dean is going to be on the show sooner or later. We're going to get him on the show. I just talked to him today. We're going to get him on the show. Another sneakerhead. We're going to get a few other guests as well, but we're going to get some people on the show. But we had Will York, thank you. We had Trey Winfrey, thank you. We had Shop by Sir Pat, thank you. We closed out our second season this past June, and I have the video of a road trip. All my shorts, from the beginning of the shorts beta on YouTube, was the entire trip, all 50-something hours of my trip to California and back in short form. So, you can only imagine that my idiocracy or my craziness wants to put every short in a video and just make it a video, just make it a full-fledged flash vlog. But that's coming soon. We get to July. July was a good month. July was a good month, don't you say? No complaints. I know I had a filming in San Antonio, but other than that, July was a good month.
It was a good month for you.
I mean, yeah. Damo did that. We'll probably get into her details of what happened.
Oh yeah, I'll give my year review.
Yeah, we'll do that later on the line, because August is when the NFL started back.
And when me and Travis became single, back in the streets.
Yeah, Travis and Damo did that, was back in the streets. They will talk more about that.
That's when the year took a turn.
That's when the year went and went left. But we gonna get to that. Don't even worry about that.
Went left.
We gonna get to that when they do their shows, because September comes around, and September is one to remember, because we had Ema, we had a few other guests on the show. We kept the show going, and I still got to edit some of their videos. I still had stuff to do for the show, but just know we had content from there as well. But October is where things took the worst for me. That was my struggle month, was October because my grandmother got sick and everything, and November hit, and I got the funk in December. But October, we took a long break. I decided to do more shorts and do more content to get y'all ready, get y'all acclimated to the show, because we missed y'all. If I ain't told y'all before, I'm going to tell y'all now, we really missed y'all. And so therefore, we appreciate y'all for, supporting the show. We're almost to 300. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. If I got to make a video every single day to get to 1,000, don't think I won't do it. They know I'm crazy. Y'all know I'm crazy enough to push myself over the limit.
Hey, whose house?
No, I mean radio shows. I know you're not going to be here, and then I got other spots, so, I got other people and other things to record as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the editing process is the pain in the ass. Speaking of pain in the ass, that was homecoming this year, because I was the only sober Betty at the end of homecoming, because I did have to go to work, and, homecoming was, I would say, from the only few minutes I was there, it was a good way to wrap it out. But the beginning of the year, the beginning of homecoming, it had no school spirit. It had no school spirit and a whole bunch of WWE releases. That's all I can say. We get into December. I'm out the funk. We already did November. November was Thanksgiving and all that stuff, celebrating anniversaries of grieving friends and, losing people, and then dealing with a lot of things, and then getting the show back in track for December, because December, Travis had his wonderful, wonderful birthday. I had to go shoot out of town for his birthday. Oh, excuse me, that was a loud one. We have a bunch of shoes, the Cool Gray video that we did in December. We got the Busting the Fakes with the Jubilee video we did in December. I forgot something in November, and we lost Virgil, and I already did that on another video. So everything's correlating right now. And so back to December, I just started back editing and getting back in the flow of things, and we celebrate this New Year day went and gone, but Christmas was short. Christmas didn't even feel like Christmas. It was too hot for Christmas. Not gonna lie to you, it felt extra crispy. It felt like you air fried a piece of chicken and threw it outside in the Houston summer, and it was extra hot for no fuck ass reason. So, and then we get the big freeze. We get the big freeze New Year's Day. So, 2021 was a year of ups, chaos, downs, control. Like, it was 2021 cannot be explained in words, especially when you have two variants coming out in 2021 and still dealing with the Rona. And now it's even worse, because now they're affecting voting policies as well as dealing with the Rona. And a lot of millennials are quitting their jobs because they ain't got time for this shit. They'd rather do something to make themselves happy. So this past year was a roller coaster for all of us. Where we really wish y'all do take it safe and be productive, and also making sure that you're doing everything to make sure it makes you happy. And if they ain't making you happy, fuck it and fuck them too. That's all I gotta say for that. So I do want to wrap out the show, and honestly, I really just, for those who are going to be listening to the full version of the audio, I really just recorded 6 videos and just don't even know it. And so, to close out, I do have a positive message. It's 2022. Hello and welcome to 2022. We are here. We are there. We can't be stopped because we're everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we want to wish you a safe transition into this year. We want to wish you a safe and progressive year, and let your dreams and your happiness do come true. Because if it doesn't, and if somebody else is hindering you, tell them to fuck off. So this is your YouTube villain, Landon straight. I take that back. Because remember, Doom died last year. Your friendly neighborhood villain. For the Spider-Man movie that broke fucking records in December, ladies and gentlemen.
Amazing movie.
An amazing movie, but if you want me to tell my personal opinions on why I love and hate the movie, I got my own reasons. It has nothing to do with the actual movie. It has the stuff to do with the behind-the-scenes parts of the movie. And so, to close out this video, your friendly neighborhood villain, your one and only, the boy himself, Landon Strange, wardrobe change and everything. We signed it out. You get the year.